Being human is like being a plain paper. So, whatever you would like to write in the plain paper, white paper, you can write and you can create a beautiful picture, a drawing. Uh, you can make some craft out of the paper. So, it's like we as human being, uh, if we are like a paper, then we can create whatever we want in our life. And this is how life is. It is not like anything is fixed, that as human something will definitely happen in our life or something will never happen. So it is that particular human being will decide what will happen in that person's life and what will not happen. Or sometime we can talk in terms of wish, in terms of desire. That human being wants something to happen, wants something from the world, some materials, some resources, or some money. What that human being call is the success in different field, different dimension, uh, materialistic success or position or work, respect, whatever. uh, so here, how to achieve that success, or how to achieve what somebody wants, what you want, how can you actually achieve that? So it is not something that you can actually fix. It is not something that you can assure that you will definitely achieve that, because there is nothing fixed in human beings life. uh, you are born, you are living, eating, sleeping, you are having a time in the family, you started going to school, you completed your schooling, doing graduation in college, then you go for job, you search for job and you want good job, you want to earn good money. So here, uh, the youth of our country actually struggle in that phase when somebody complete their schooling, and after completing the schooling, after then go to the college, complete the college. After that, that person struggle what to do, what not to do, or how to find a good job, how to find the income source. So then everything becomes clear that whatever that person did in the previous years in schooling or college, that did not help the person to to be capable of earning a good money. And it's like a very confusing state. Like this happened to so many people. A huge number of students or aspirants face this phase of life. So this is a reality. Like when we take our life as a fixed thing, like we are born, we have to do whatever others are telling to do. We go to school, we study the subjects, we write exams, we bring marks, we go to college, we again write some exam and we get certificates. if i if we keep following the pattern in the society, then how can we expect that something specific or something very meaningful we are doing? Are we taking all the decisions based on your intention, or you are just following somebody else's instruction? So maybe the parent, maybe the teachers, maybe the social structure, the social average thinking, or peer peer information, what people, other people are doing, you also want to imitate that. So imitation will not help, and you will be doing something accidentally. Maybe it is a success that you wanted, or maybe it is a failure in your own understanding or in your own word. But what I understand as a life is like a happening. It's a phenomena which is a continuous process or happening. I'm alive, and if I can think of the world, if I can see the world, if I can perceive the world, if I can understand how things are happening, how things are actually connected, the business, the the education, the skill, the different sectors, the job market, and specifically the human being, the physiology, the energy level, so many mental state, psychology. So all these things make a human being, like the life of a human being. Human being is not a fixed thing. So how can we actually address, how can we actually take up our life? So the only way we can take up our life in our own hand is like observing the environment, observing the society, observing others, and observing ourselves. Then taking some decision based on my observation. I will take some decision which will be futuristic, which will be visionary for my life, because I am not somebody who is going to imitate somebody else, like sitting beside me in the classroom, or just live we all live together in the family. Somebody else from the family is giving me instruction and I am just following that. uh, when your brain is not functioning, or when your brain is not thinking, or when your brain is not aligned with the scientific approaches, with the like logical decisions, logically correct decisions, then you will definitely suffer. If you keep following others instruction, after a certain period you will realize that you just followed the seniors, elders, parents. You did not take any decision, and after some time you will blame your parents, your elders. You will blame yourself that I just followed blindly. So it is better not to actually follow blindly, but to discuss your plan with your parents, with your elders. When can you discuss your plan with your parents, or with your elders, or with your teachers? When you have a plan, when you actually think about yourself, when actually you have something in your mind, when you perceive the environment, when you spend time for yourself, for your mental health, for your physical health, for your economic health, for your education, for your skill development, for your spiritual growth. All these things matter when you give importance to yourself. Then you just take all these things to your parents, to your elders, to your teacher. Then just have a discussion what you are thinking. Now take suggestions from the seniors, from the parents, from the teachers, from the elders or peer, or your friend. Friend is also a good companion who can actually who is ready to listen what you are saying. So it is like a collaboration, it is like a communication, it is like a discussion, then just coming to a conclusion where we can actually take up some plan and we can execute.